happy coffee and plant time. A big part of the plant loft is my terrariums. So I figured they're all doing crazy good, so to give them a quick overview. So we have a 40-gallon here, which is in desperate need of a prune again, but there is all kinds of different plants in here. There's a nice big colony of, oh my god, my brain is not working. Photonia, pink panther, there's some Smegoniums, some iron plants, some rattlesnake plant, a whole bunch of this stuff, which is a goddamn weed in terrariums. There's a lot of stuff in there. So that's the 40-gallon. Then I have these 3 bowls in a jar. This one I'm propagating some of my begonias. There's 2 kinds in there. Over here I have these are a couple of gallon jugs. You can see how big my hand is next to it. This one has a couple different kinds of begonias. That's I think it's called philodendron midget, and I forget what that one's called. This one, whatever I put this stuff in, I can't think of the name right now. It is crazy growth, but there's all kinds of rockwork and there's a fern. So that's this one. This big corner one, again, these all need to be trimmed up like badly. So this one has a couple different kinds of climbing. I think this is a watermelon begonia. There is all kinds of stuff going on in here. There's even an orchid mounted. There's a fern. All kinds of crazy stuff in this one. So that's a 20-gallon corner unit. Over here, I have a 10-gallon that has all kinds of stuff going on. I'm making this one not as brightly lit to see how that affects the growth, and it hasn't really slowed it down. There's all kinds of ferns in there, and there's some Photonia, and some more of this crazy stuff that literally comes up the door. Then I have this big bowl that has a couple cool things. There's dubia in there, and this one has a lot of live moss growing up, driftwood. This is my probably about 10 to 15-gallon bottle that is full of that same plant whose name I can't think of right now. It's driving me crazy. And I have a small terrarium here. That's about 4 or 5 gallons. That has some dubia. It has a couple different kinds of shingle plants. I think I'll picture it. It also has isopod colony in it. Down here, I have a small terrarium that actually has my frog. You can see him right there. That's my frog. And I threw some nerve plant and inch plant in here, and they just kind of do their thing. I have to trip them up all the time because they take over. The last terrarium is this one, which I'm needing to remodel soon. This one I had some carnivorous plants in there. This is another 20-gallon hexagon tank. Honestly, I kind of neglect this one in the whole plant shuffle, and I didn't get water one time, and it had some issues. So actually, a lot of those plants in there are actually weed seeds that grew from the moss I put in there. But that's that one. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 terrariums in the loft. They all are in need of a good trimming, which I will do. But if anybody wants any of this stuff, let me know. I could literally pull out handfuls of it from all the tanks. All right, happy coffee and plant time. Bye.